All right, hey guys, what's up? It's Wolf, your one and only. How all my adventures doing? So, my first things first, my V2 model is finally done. I finally got my little cowlick on my head, and I now have my eyes fixed, so it's fully done now. So, with that all out of the way, we have a new ranking event that's going on. Oh, it's the same old one that we had last time. Okay, so we're basically just competing to finish this. Like I said with the other ones, oh well, actually this one's worth it. They changed up the rewards a little bit. So yeah, getting those 100 wins, well, yeah, getting the 90 wins is definitely worth your time. Getting the hundreds is also worth your time if you guys want a book. God damn, that is going to be quite annoying. And it is Coliseum, which is over here. Yeah, Grand Coliseum. It is this is 15 versus 15 and not the whole arena one. Arena's getting a lot harder than the 15 versus 15. I actually enjoy the 15 versus 15 a lot more. Anywho, new character. They're actually slowing down on 2 new characters now that the whole factions are all out now. Well, I wouldn't say all the factions out. I probably the riders are still on their way, but the angels and the sins are basically all done. They have their original, ones out. Let's see. Yeah, all the sins are out. All the angels are out. Riders, I think, are their own special made classes. So, yeah. With that said, Leviathan finally got her skin. I want to see what it does though. Alright. So Leviathan will be a tech character for her swimsuit skin. Let's see. First skill. Deals damage to one enemy. Does additional damage according to 15% of the enemy's max HP. Okay, so a boss fighter. This damage will be affected by the target's defense and statuses. This effect will not trigger on enemies with elite. Darn. Okay, never mind. Not much of a boss fighter. It makes sense because, I was thinking to myself, wouldn't this be kind of strong as hell inside of daily bosses? Makes sense because daily bosses are all elites. So, yeah, doesn't work on elites. But it does work on like anything that's really tanky inside of arena. After the action, the target gets their movement gauge decreased by 10%, and the caster gets their gauge increased by 10%. All damage does not exceed 10 times of the current attack. Alright, second skill. Attacks up to 2 enemies, and before the action goes off, remove steady from all enemies and headwind from all allies. After the action is taken, if the enemy is an agility type, increase their skills by 1. Okay. And that's sort of alright. It's not too bad so far. Okay. Third skill. The ultimate deals damage to 1 enemy. Does additional damage up to 35% of the target's max HP. The same thing does not affect elites. If the target is defeated, the unit gains another turn because 100% gauge means another turn. Additionally, deal another damage to enemies with the elite stat and gets another move. Okay, so the question is, additionally, if this doesn't kill anything, will this pop if it says additionally? Or is this its own thing, and it's basically acting like Satan's skill? Like if they survive, deal damage, but if it doesn't kill anything. Oh, actually, yeah. That's exactly what it is, because you got to think about it. If the target is defeated, it gains 100% gauge, but additionally, if the target is an elite, you gain 100. Because why would there be both hundreds? So they probably are separate. So it kind of is like Satan's 3. That would make more sense, at least. At least is what I'm thinking. Okay, let's look at the passive. Gain immunity to freeze for 3 turns. All allies gain 8% attack permanently. Extreme freeze. After the attack, inflict freeze on a target for 1 turn. This triggers on the first turn of Leviathan. Additionally, deal damage to any targets marked as an elite. Okay, so once it gets hit by any of your skills from a Leviathan, it actually deals extra damage if they're elite. So yeah, it's still pretty decent for bosses. Not too bad. I wonder, does she actually just fight with the water gun? Alright, last but not least, max stat Leviathan. Alright, her base stats aren't that bad at all. Goddamn. First skill. Instead of 15% of the enemy's max HP, it is now 25. Still doesn't work on elite enemies. And that's pretty much it. Skill damage, HP, and it hits up to 2 people instead of 1. Okay, that's actually extremely good. I would say she's extremely good for like higher level like gameplay for sure. Like more HP heavy enemies. Let's see what else is new. Alright, second skill. Let's see. Okay, some skills have been added. Instead of increasing agility type enemies skill by 1, it's now 2. This now inflicts damage reduction on allies, or 2 allies with the lowest HP. Extremely good. Lasts 1 turn. And that's pretty much it. The cooldown goes down, adds some extra attack. Speed type. Yeah, okay, yeah. Just the same thing. Yeah, that's actually not half bad for the second skill. Third skill deals 50% of the max HP. Okay, jeez. Still does not work on elites. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, just a very simple character. Just damage increases, cooldowns, and HP added. Alright, let's see the passive. Permanently immune to freeze, so can't be freeze at all. All allies permanent attack is increased by 20%. Okay, extremely good. She can freeze enemies for the first 2 turns of her attacks. Oh, deals 250 damage to any elite marked. Oh, once. Okay, I didn't even actually read this. It only does it once. It doesn't do it multiple times, only once. Huh. It's weird. But yeah, still the same basic things. Not too bad. Actually, a really good person to have for like damage increase if you are well. Great damage increase. Doesn't play off of a normal Leviathan though. That's the only thing that's interesting, because Summer Lucifer actually plays off a normal Lucifer. This Leviathan does not. Interesting. But yeah, that has been Leviathan. Let's get our free summons out of the way. We do have a new event that is dealing with Leviathan. So base Leviathan is increased by 10%. Well, basically, the rewards you get, the points you get, is increased by 10%. If you have the Swimsuit Leviathan, your points are increased by 50%. Alright, let's see if we actually pull her. I doubt it, but I'm kind of working on characters right now. I don't really need this Leviathan, except for like the event wise. Plus, you're gonna be earning a lot of tickets from this event if you have a lot of stamina, that is. And Summer Lucifer is also back if you guys haven't gotten enough for her. The prizes for this. Oh no, it's over here. So you can only get one scroll daily, one summer scroll daily, and one mirror scroll daily. Then there's this, which you can only do one purchase, which I think it gives you, yeah, it gives you both, which is nice. And then you have this, which I am personally going to be aiming for the most right now, is Evolvation Gems. You know, you always got to have them Evolvation Gems, you know. I already have enough characters to work on and focus on right now. But yeah, that's also good. This is also daily. Another thing that if you guys are just like me, you have enough characters to actually focus on and aren't interested in Leviathan, this is another thing to go for. It's both of these. Then there's trainers. Ooh, actually, this is also something to go for daily. Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, we have, oh, this is backwards now. Normally all the good rewards are all in to the left. This is, oh no, it's a selector. Okay, so you can select out of this. If I was to go for this, I would need this. Everything else is no use to me. Well, except for a Lucifer. That Lucifer would be fine, but I would rather have this. But then again, I would rather also have this. Last time I went for these, it took me the entire event just because you had to have like a massive amount of stamina up. Yeah, so basically to prepare for these events, I would recommend saving like all your stamina just to go like full into an event, because yeah, these events are extremely stamina heavy, and these points are like extremely high price. Like that's absurd of how much you have to farm for this. Everything is like stamina heavy so far, but that's actually what a lot of players have been complaining about too. Like right now, the US, well, the North America version is like, oh, global version. The global version is more cluttered as of right now versus the Japanese one. If you guys are looking to get into the Japanese version, that would probably be a lot easier than the global version, really. But it would also take some learning and translating. But yeah, other than that, to be honest, I think I'm just going to go for things that are just going to up my characters. So probably just Awakener. I'm probably not going to go for this because I'll probably just try and get through summons. You know, as a free to play, I gotta conserve my stuff right now, you know. So I think out of this event, I'll go for the Awakener scroll, then I'll go for the Poplars and just probably just the Evo stuff. Yeah, not like over try hard and hard focus like these selectors. Again, these selectors are taking too much event time and resources out of me, especially when I'm gonna have a lot more out of the event and finish a lot more characters that'll actually show up in like other events too. But yeah, that's just me personally. You know, you guys don't have to do the same thing as me. You guys have your own strats and everything. Kazuna Tower is back. I'll make a separate video on going through that again. Let's see how many points. 300. But yeah, like I said, 50% bonus and 10% bonus if you have Leviathan. I don't have her, so feels bad. That's basically it, to be honest. No other new characters or new events that I know of. Well, there's a new login event, so I can't say that. New login event. Oh yeah. Then there's this that's going on too. Then there's some achievement stuff. Excuse me. That's pretty much it. Did I think of anything else that I've seen? Oh, well, I might as well check this. I gotta make sure that that there was no new ones, because it was just saying new, and I was sitting here like, wait a minute. No, there is no new ones. So yeah, that's it. Make sure to check your weeklies too, for your where is it? Yeah, for these. Always check your weeklies for these scrolls. Till then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, I was just like trying to think of any last things, but yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.